I should be here by now. Her plane from San Francisco landed over an hour ago. I'm second-guessing letting her take off on her own.
She needed time to herself, Bill. And she hadn't even made up her mind as of last night.
And you've been trying to convince her for weeks that this is best.
It is what's best. Once she sells her shares of the company back to you, she won't have to put up with any more abuse from the Forresters, especially Stephanie.
That should be reason enough. So, why is it that I'm still unsure about what to do?
I'm so glad you're here, sweetheart. I've been worried about you.
Dad, I was at a lovely spa.
Yeah, I know, but with everything you've been through and being all by yourself, I was worried.
We've all been concerned about you, honey. You doing okay?
Well, let's see. First we lost Mom, and then Eric divorced me. Look, I know I'm supposed to be getting over all this right now.
But how can you, as long as you're tied to the Forresters? A family who has done nothing but beat up on you. And they will continue to beat up on you until you make a clean break, Donna.
If by clean break you mean I'm supposed to...
As long as you hold on to those shares, it's like holding on to the past. A very painful past. The emotional wounds will never heal.
And Stephanie will make damn sure of it.
We don't want that for you, honey.
Look, I don't want that for me either. I mean, God, I expected to be married to Eric for the rest of my life, and I mean, I certainly didn't want a piece of his company. You know, part of me is still uncomfortable even owning it.
Well, maybe that should tell you something.
Donna, I had Justin draw up this purchase agreement. Once you've signed it, we will wire the funds into your account, making you a very wealthy woman. And then Justin will register the transfer of your shares to me electronically. With any luck, before the terms of the new Forrester Incorporation are published.
Bill found out that that's happening today.
That's why the timing is so critical.
Donna, honey, we don't want to put pressure on you.
Oh, Dad, I know. I know, you just want what's best for me, but... You know, I can't help thinking about Brooke. Okay, Forrester Creations has been such a huge part of her life. And if anyone deserves a piece of the company, it's my sister.
Honey, I agree with you. Brooke definitely deserves ownership in Forrester Creations.
Well, it's true that she's been abused by members of that family as much as you have, but selling your shares to her isn't going to change that.
Especially with Stephanie on the warpath now after that tribute.
I mean, she's never going to have any peace. And having your shares of the company, it's not going to do her any good. She wouldn't be able to overrule Stephanie or Taylor. I mean, she would always be outnumbered.
As you would be. So why put yourself through that? The humiliation of the board meetings and Stephanie's constant vitriol. I don't want you or Brooke to go through that.
I know, and I love you, Dad. I do. Both of you for looking out for me, but I can't help thinking about Brooke. Just let me call her, okay?
Hi, this is Brooke. Please leave a message.
Sis, hi. Look, I know you're going through a lot right now. I do, but I really need to talk to you right away. Could you call me as soon as you get this, okay?
Look, Donna, don't get me wrong. I understand why you would want to go over this with Brooke. But she is dealing with a tremendous amount right now because of Steffi.
Oh, don't even get me started with Steffi. I mean, what she's done to Hope and Brooke, she's completely ruined their relationship.
And that's the way it's always been, honey. The Forresters go after the Logans. The Logan family fights back. But that's what you would be doing if you sell your shares to Bill. You'd be fighting back. And I know it's just a small fraction of the company, honey, but...
It would put Stephanie and everyone else on notice that my husband and the Logans are united.
As never before.
Have you seen what Bill is offering? Did you even look at the amount? Look at it.
Oh my God. That's a lot of millions
You
for
could
just...
do anything you want, Donna. You can buy a beautiful home, pamper yourself, your family.
You deserve it, sweetheart. And if your mother was here right now, she would say the same thing. I know it.
So would Brooke.
I don't see the transfer. You sure it went through? All right, we'll stay on top of it.
Problems?
No, everything's fine. Justin's on top of it. Listen, Stephen, none of this would have happened if you hadn't convinced Donna to sell to me.
That's my husband's way of saying thank you. And you, my love, have your foot back in Forrester Creations.
Eric and company ain't gonna like that one bit.
You want...
Venture?
What about him?
He is now listed as a shareholder, not Donna?
What?
Oh,
We all sensed he was pushing Donna to get Dad's shares so he could get his slimy hands on them once they were hers.
Exactly what he's done.
Brooke, did you know about this?
No, I can't believe this. I can't believe my own sister sold her shares to Bill before even talking to me.
Right, and I bet your father and Kate had a hand in it, too.
He swore he'd get a foot in this company again, and now he has.
after everything I went through to pry Forrester Creations out of Bill Spencer's hands. But he's gonna need a lot more than 12.5% to have any kind of control. And we won't give him any more shares. Donna may have been vulnerable to Bill Spencer, but we won't be.
Take a look at this. You see what I see?
Steffi's a shareholder in Forrester Creations too?
Taylor isn't listed as a shareholder, but Steffi is. So Taylor must have transferred her shares to her daughter. Let me know if you come up with anything else. All right, thanks.
So what'd you find out?
Apparently, Taylor transferred her shares to Steffi within the last few days. That's all my source could tell me for now. But the bottom line is, things are being shaken up over at Forrester, and where there is unrest,
There's an opportunity to exploit things.
somebody's been paying attention.
I always pay attention. And to think, I used to believe that high-stakes business was just a colossal snooze.
And now?
Now, I think it's a total turn-on. Especially when my handsome, sexy husband's wheels are turning to see how he can turn his 12.5% into something more lucrative.
Gets you hot, does it?
You have no idea.
Hell, I don't.